I want to start this video off with this. Your thoughts become your values. Your values then become your actions. Your actions turn into habits, and your habits will ultimately determine your life and the results you get in it. Success we achieve in fitness, in life, in every area comes down to the habits and the things we do repeatedly on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. So in this video today, I'm gonna give you the top 5 habits you need to make sure that you hit your fat loss and fitness goals in 2019. What's good, YouTube? Your boy John Mango, and I'm here with Beyond the Iron. I drop weekly fitness content on this channel, so if you're interested in getting to your fitness goals faster and more enjoyably, then consider subscribing. At the end of this video, if you want to stick around, after I explain to you the information, I do have a few resources I put together for you to help you implement these strategies I'm going to give you and make sure you get the most out of them. So with that being said, that out of the way, let's go ahead and start off habit number 1. Habit number 1 is going to be weigh yourself every day. Or if you're not weighing yourself at all right now, at least start off by weighing yourself on a consistent basis. That's right, before you jump on this video because of your ignorant beliefs that have come due to your latest blog posts that you've read from your favorite influencer online, let me just say this: what gets measured gets managed, and what matters gets measured, okay? If you care about something, you're probably gonna keep a closer eye on it. You're gonna watch it a little bit more. You're gonna make sure that it's moving in the right direction, correct? Let's say you've got a goal to get in the best shape of your life. That's great, although it's a little too vague. You should watch my previous video on how to set proper goals, but if you break that goal down, there's probably a certain amount of weight that you should weigh in that's attached to that. How are you gonna get there? How are you gonna measure it? Weigh-ins is the answer. Listen, how much you weigh is important. It doesn't define who you are. I'm not saying that, and that's stupid to think in the first place. But if you're 5'6" and you're weighing over 200 pounds, you might want to take care of that, eh? If you want more information on my specific weigh-in strategy, click the video up top right now and you can check that out. Habit number 2 is you're going to take something that we all have in our pockets, the smartphone, and we're going to measure your food intake, track your calories, okay? To start, again, it's very important that you're aware. Make 2019 the year that you start becoming aware of what you're putting in your body, how much of it, and combine that with the scale and the weigh-ins from the first one. Now you have a much better picture, a much better idea of what's going in your body and how your body's reacting to it. If you think tracking your calories is no way to live life, then you're probably in the same camp that thinks that tracking your money, your finances, is no way to live either. If you're okay with living paycheck to paycheck and struggling, that's fine. You're probably okay with looking, feeling mediocre or below that. So this video and this channel is not for you. For everyone else, you must be aware about what you're eating throughout the days, weeks, months, and the year. There's no need to jump from program to program, keto to intermittent fast to this to that. There's no need to do that. Just get an overall picture of what you're currently consuming and adjust according to your preference and your lifestyle. And if you need more help on that, I have plenty of content on the channel going over that for you. But the key is track your calorie intake, get a good idea of where you're at right now, manipulate it according to your preference, not according to what somebody else says you should or shouldn't eat. Habit number 3 is the 80-20 principle. Now, this isn't the regular 80-20 principle where 20% of what you do equates to 80% of your results, but rather 80%, the larger portion of the calorie intake that you're aiming to hit, should be micronutrient dense foods, okay? The other 20% you can allot towards calorie dense foods, in other words, foods that you prefer or would like to include in there. This habit really comes down to something that no one wants to hear, but in reality, you do have to create that habit of saying no a little bit more often to the foods that you enjoy due to taste, even though they're calorie dense, and you have to say yes and get accustomed to including more nutrient dense foods, you know, fruits, veggies. To make this easier is pick 1 or 2 of your favorite calorie dense foods, meaning the foods that aren't nutrient dense, the ones that you enjoy. Keep up to 2 of those in your house at any given time, and then keep the rest of your house filled with nutrient dense foods. So your options are limited limited, and that way you can really pick and choose as to when you're going to allow yourself to fill in your calories with a food that isn't so optimal for your health in that case. That's a huge key to flexible dieting. Habit number 4 is meal preparation. Okay, I don't know why I said preparation, it's just meal prep. Okay, this habit may be the most important one because it really brings all the other 3 that we've mentioned so far into one. 2 hours a week. Listen, there's 168 hours in a week. All you need is 2 of them to really set up all the previous 3 habits and streamline the process. Make it real easy to stick to throughout the rest of the week. So pick a day. This has to only be something that you do weekly. I know some people think, well, I don't like it when it's cold, I don't like it this, that. Listen, you can put up with that for now, or you could just start by cooking twice a week if you feel like it's worth getting that extra freshness, that extra taste when you eat the foods. No problem. But the point is 2, 4, even just 6 hours a week if you decide to do it more often. Out of 168 hours, there's really no excuse. Doing this is going to set up your entire week. Your nutrition is going to be on point. You're going to follow and implement the last 3 habits while you do this, and it's essentially going to take away so much effort that you feel is required to hit your fitness goals. Also, keep in mind when you're meal prepping, just to simplify it, is what I recommend doing, pick 1 and up to 3 different meals that you want to have simply by swapping carbs. So you can have sweet potato and rice. That's what I like to do. Have 2 different carbs, have 2 or 3 different protein sources that you cook at once, and you can make 1, 2, or 3 different meals out of it so that you're not stuck with the exact same meal every day. Again, this is still bulk cooking, but it keeps some variety in there for you for when you eat the meals. This habit alone will revolutionize everything. Your entire lifestyle will begin to change just because of implementing this very simple but very effective habit into your routine. If you need help on how to prep or meal prep ideas or meal plan ideas, you can click up there and I've got a playlist going over all that stuff for you. Habit number 5, I decided to make 2 in 1 because I already made the video and said 5 habits, but I thought of 2 for this last one. The first one is drink more water. Very self-explanatory. We all know why we should, so start that one. But the second of the 5th habit is to track your progress. Make sure that as you're doing and implementing all these habits, you're tracking each one. MyFitnessPal, for example, has streaks that shows you how often you've been tracking your foods. You can complete the journals and actually see. You can input your weigh-ins in there. You can really bring it all together into one app if you want. You can use paper like I do to record your weigh-ins. Whatever the case is, make sure you set up some sort of accountability calendar or some sort of thing, whether it's Evernote, MyFitnessPal, something on your phone to help keep on track, help keep you accountable, and ultimately help implement the habits into your lifestyle. Look, if you fall off, there's no need to fly off the hinges, there's no need to binge, and there's no need to think screw it. You could just hold on a second, don't judge yourself. Understand that it happens to the best of us and that it's bound to happen. From there, all you have to do, stop, readjust, don't freak out, and understand that when you get back onto the tracks, instead of derailing, get back on the tracks, follow the process, the rest will take care of itself. So if you stayed until this point, I really appreciate you watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Those are my top 5 fitness habits. Now, I do have 2 free resources that I created to help you implement these habits faster and get the most out of them. So if you click the links down below, I got free meal plans customized to your lifestyle and your body weight. I also have a free flexible dieting mini course that will really go more into depth about that. If you want any other resources helping you with the other habits, check out my website that's also linked in the description below. These things, these habits, these resources, everything, I'm here bringing it to you to help you jumpstart and conquer your fitness in 2018. So once again, thank you so much for watching. I'm John Mango from Beyond the Iron, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share, comment, anything else you'd like to see, questions or concerns down below. Subscribe for weekly fitness content if you haven't already, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Thanks again. I'm out.